Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, who came to us in the persons of Master Farad Muhammad. And I bear witness that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is indeed thine exalted Christ. And I furthermore indeed bear witness that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is the Messiah, the Mahdi, the Christ, our leader, teacher, and guide. I greet you in the nation. Greeting words of peace. We say it in the Arabic language. Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of Brother Albert Muhammad and the Let Us Make Man family, as always family, we continuously thank you for your support. We thank you for taking a few moments of your time to read our posts, watch the videos, support our cause, our efforts in the plight of the Black community. We can never thank you enough. This, I'm going to tell you off rip, will go to the left and go to the right simultaneously. On the Let Us Make Man program, there's no holds barred. Let's get it on. This particular session, family, it deals with my big brother, Dr. Wesley Muhammad. I thank Allah for a brother like this, who stands the test of time in this hour that we're in this condition that we're in. I had the opportunity to listen to his response to Micheal Noak, formerly known, you call Brother Polight. Let's set the record straight tonight. Look here, man. This ain't got nothing to do with no disrespect. You call it what you want to call it. Because it's interesting to me. Now, over the years, I've just been watching and observing and listening to majority of the so-called conscious individuals in the conscious community. Just observing and listening. And for some apparent reason, the Nation of Islam and representatives of the Nation of Islam is always a target. Is always targeted by these particular individuals that has a thirst or a quest for national attention, which in reality, I don't fault them for it. You understand what I mean by that. But Dr. Wesley response, man, it's not because he's my brother. It's not because we are like-minded so. It's because when a man stands on truth, you can't help but bear witness and respect truth. So when Micheal Noak, however you say the last name is very interesting, called himself, calling our brother out to a debate about milk. Milk. Raw milk. Listen to what I'm saying tonight, family. I'm not trying to destroy anyone. I want to expose Satan for who and what he is. So when you hear me mention Satan tonight, just know I'm talking about Micheal Noak. So for every time you hear me mention Satan, this is what I'm talking about. You got to know the truth, man. Because over the years, individuals like this person and others have built empires off of the ignorance of our people and emotions. Follow me. Dr. Wesley response to this was so scientifically laid out as opposed to entertaining a senseless debate. He chose to represent the life-giving teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, as is taught today by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And tonight, or this evening, is exactly what we gonna do. This ain't about me personally, because I don't know neither one of them personally. So this got nothing to do with personality. This is based on truth and truth alone. If you want me to call Micheal Noak Satan, Polight, let's look at the definition and the spelling, because we got a lot of individuals that like to play like word terminology games, the mind gamers. So we're going to toss it up a little bit, right? Polight, spelled Polite, according to the English definition, means well-mannered, civil, courteous, respectful, differential, well-behaved, breed gentlemanly, ladylike, polite, according to the English definition, spelled Polite. Now, polite to me, spelled Polight, means nigger. Nigger. Polight means nigger. What's the definition for the word nigger? Ignorant. It is what it is. It's ignorant as hell when you have chosen to build a career and an empire off of already dead people. And then to top it off, you boast about your lifestyle as you a charismatic leader. Well spoken, that I will say. But those same mind games is about to flip on you tonight. Polight, that means nigger to me, ignorant. Now you go back and check the history of Micheal Noak and come back and let me know what you find in 90% of the work he put out via video. Huh? Who is the, let me go here first. Lost Found Muslim lesson number 2. In our supreme wisdom, the God, Master Farad Muhammad, asked the question, who was the founder of unlike, attract, and like repels? who was the founder of Unlike Attract and Like Repels. Yeah. And how old was the founder? See? What did Micheal Noak found? See? Let's go see. Let's figure this out now. Let's put this together the right way so we won't be mesmerized about what we're talking about tonight and how it is so easy to suck the blood out of our people and do it for years. Right? Micheal Noak, his nationality is an American. His ethnicity is African American. Despite childhood difficulties, he focused on receiving education and study with Afro-Latin holistic health and medicine guru Dr. CB. He prefers to address Dr. Sebi as his father. What did Micheal Noak discover? He discovered that he had a gift, that he was able to speak various different languages and learn them rapidly. Right? Come on. He became a motivational speaker. Now this is what they say. He is an expert when it comes to the analysis of religion. He has studied Black empowerment movements and has won numerous religious debates against Islam and Hebrew Israelites. Pay attention. I'm showing you something. See? Once he discovered that he was able to manipulate the minds of the people, became an expert in religious debates. What comes out of that? What has come out of that? Weigh it out with the condition of our people in 2019. See? So you call Dr. Wesley out over some damn milk. Raw milk at that. See? In the book, How to Eat to Live, book 2, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said in chapter 7, Abundance of Life, he said, the main root of this book is to stop you from eating 3 or 4 times a day, which will prolong your life. That's all. So when the How to Eat to Live books came out, the purpose was to help our people live a longer life. You got a problem with that. Meaning those who have a problem with the book in itself. Didn't nobody tell you what to eat or what not to eat. We just gave you the information for you to choose to do what you want with it. Eat what you want to eat. Drink what you want to drink. So many of us want to debate about raw milk. How you should drink it. Should you drink it? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said in book 2, the best milk to drink is pure milk, which is difficult to get a cup of pure milk. What is the difference between pure milk and raw milk? Go to Dr. Wesley's page. I'm not going there because that's not what this is about tonight. I'm not going behind my brother when he delivered an excellent exegesis on dealing with Micheal Noak and all those who think like him. There's something that you have to understand if you're listening to this. If you think, for whatever reasons, Dr. Wesley is on his own, you're sadly mistaken. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is in the process of making saviors. And there's warriors and students throughout America that is on the rise. So that is your chance or option, whatever you want to take. Right? Micheal Noak. Here's a man born 1983, which makes him 36 years old. Just learning how to piss straight at 36. The books, How to Eat the Lid, Part 1 and 2, is 57 years old. 57 years old. See? But what happens is, like Yakub, Satan, when he discovered under like attracts and a like repels, right? At the age of 6, while playing with 2 pieces of steel. So what Micheal Noak did or does, he bounces around and plays with the mind and the harmony of black people through these religious debates. You will be shocked about the net worth and how these people literally profited off of this. Very, 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 very interesting. Right? It's a living for many of those people who function like that. See? So when Yakub decided, or as he was playing with 2 pieces of steel, he discovered one piece had magnetic in it and the other piece did not. Micheal Noak knows that in Islam, particularly the Nation of Islam, the magnetic is there. So coming at the Nation of Islam will divert those who don't have the magnetic. See? We're talking about motives right now. And how these people get to where they get and how they become who they are at the expense of our people. At the expense of our people. So when Micheal Noak discovered that, hey, wait a minute, I got something here. I debated with this Muslim and I debated with this Hebrew Israelite. I debated with that one. They know me now. So my hard life that I came up with, because Dad walked out, that's what he put in his makeup, his history, whoever he is. You know, we all got the sob stories that we want to catch your attention with. And so that'll divert you from what's really going on and what's really being said. The old saying is you judge a tree by the fruit it bears. Where's your work? Weighing up to the work of an individual, a brother, like my brother, Dr. Wesley. And why is you riding Dr. Wesley? What's the motives? See, I remember when I first met Dr. Wesley, True Islam, in Chicago, doing a Savior's Day event. At that time, it was True Islam. We broke bread. We billed for a minute and departed. Beautiful brother, man. See? Dr. Wesley is being tried. Why? It's because Allah is blessing that man. And envy sets in the heart of Satan and his comrades, Micheal Noak. See? Likes to go on YouTube, Twitter, and become a sensation because they get paid for that kind of stuff. And so it becomes a career. But how are you helping your people? By causing so much confusion and division. See? The message to the black man was produced 57 years ago. You only 36 years old. Add that up, man. See? It's interesting because a lot of us, we get sucked into it. On our posts, there were a few comments made, something we normally don't do, but we're going to look at some of the comments that was made. One comment I can remember offhand, brother said, why y'all coming at him? Because he differed with raw milk. Let me tell you what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said. He said, in Abundance of Life, page 23, there are a lot of readers of this book, Message to the Black Man, Pardon Me, How to Eat to Live, who have many different thoughts and conceptions of this book. There are many people that have different thoughts and conceptions. So the messenger was letting us know back in 1967 that there will be disagreements. That's fine. If there's something that you don't agree with, you just don't agree with it and you keep it moving, basically. However, there are some people like Satan who will seize the opportunity to call themselves debunking the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. There are some who have came through the ranks of the Nation of Islam. One brother put up, he said, brother, the messenger or would have done this or done that. As to say that we should, pardon me, not express our take on when our people come at us. But how would you know what the messenger would do? We have divine instructions from the messenger of Allah through his student. What did the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said in 1975 when he brought the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan on stage? This is my minister, Farrakhan. Wherever he say go, go. Wherever he say stay away from it. Are you hard-headed or something? Oh, you're not in the mosque no more. You don't go to the study groups. So you don't have to comply. I understand. I understand all that, man. That's deceptive intelligence. That's all that is. Deceptive intelligence. Because you want to come off, whoever you are, to say as if your point is valid and you know the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad because you were a member at one point or the other. Were past tense. And now, when we go to stand for what we believe and defend the truths of our belief system, Now all of a sudden, we coming at this one or that one. Right? Why would you call Dr. Wesley out about milk? And you know damn well it ain't really about no milk. There's other alternative motives. See, because Dr. Wesley has the limelight right now. He's out there. People respect the man for his efforts and his work. And so now you want to come at the man to get yourself the spot or a spot in the limelight, trying to rejuvenate who you say you are. Huh? When I think of Micheal Noak, you can't force me to call somebody a brother. They put these tags on themselves. Brother Polight. P-O-L-I-G-H-T. Straight nigga. That's not disrespectful, man. That's real. If the definition of the word nigga means ignorant, then it's ignorant as hell to rob and steal from the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And you niggas been doing that for years. That's ignorant. It's not what I'm saying is ignorant. I just got the heart to stand for what I believe is truth. See? You must have thought that I was going to come on here tonight and talk about some damn raw milk. I drunk raw milk occasionally. Not really a big fan of it, but I have drunk it. Okay. So let's do away with the raw milk. For the perfectionists out there, those of you who say what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach, or what the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teach, what Dr. Wesley Muhammad is teaching is not right and exact. How many toxic drinks do you consume a day? Toxic drinks. And that doesn't mean alcohol alone. Do you even know what toxic drinks are? See? How much food do you consume a day that you know damn well is killing you and you love it? All of us is guilty. Listen to my language. All of us is guilty. I can do better than that. Page 11, How to Eat to Live, book number 1. Page 11, How to Eat to Live, book number 1. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, if you must eat meat, always eat the cleanest, such as healthy and tuberculosis free. I'm going to show you something, man. See? I'm a universal God, man. I'm God body by nature. I didn't just wake up this morning. I've been doing this, I've been on this journey since 1982. But it ain't about me tonight, goddammit. It's about truth and truth alone. It's not about Dr. Wesley. It's not about Micheal Noak to the 5th power, but it's about truth. And if you can't stand the truth, get the hell out the kitchen. This spot ain't for you, man. This session ain't for you. Fall out. Only the strong are steadfast and hear their little brother out. I'm going to defend the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad as taught today by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I can do it here and I can do it standing in your goddamn face because there ain't no punk in here. Never has been. And I'm not a tough guy. I'm not playing that role. That's the spirit of the God motivating me right now, man. Shit, I die like any men and women. So I don't play the tough guy role. But I'm calling a spade right now, man. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said in book 1, How to Eat to Live. Since all of you wants to talk about, I'm going to fast. Ramadan is coming. Hell you fasting for? If the only thing you fasting for is to restrain to eat, then you should starve your goddamn self. That's what you should do. You don't have a clue about what fasting is about. Ramadan coming up, brother. You ready for Ramadan? Hell no, you ain't ready for Ramadan. How in the hell could you be ready for Ramadan and your spirit is nowhere near connected to the God? Let's go. Let's get it on. It's going to get interesting tonight here. I didn't come here to play no games, man. I don't give a damn about Micheal Noak. You call him Polight if you want. Because the only thing you're doing is recognizing the ignorance in him. And you're paying him astronomical dollars. But let me finish the point I was making. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said in book 1, How to Eat to Live. Right? If you must eat meat, eat the cleanest. Tuberculosis free. He said the lamb is the best. Why? Lamb is a much finer and grain meat. Lamb is a much finer and grain meat. See? So if you had to really eat meat, and y'all know y'all kill it, cookouts all goddamn day. Some of you have cookouts in the damn snow. Serious. But then you come at us with this picture perfect BS, and you want us to bow down and punctify ourselves. And so when we stand up for what we believe, then all of a sudden we want to play a mind game talking about this ain't what the message taught. Man, nigga, please. You got me bent. Really bent. I got a better one for you. Book 1, How to Eat to Live. Page 11. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, chicken is the most filthiest bird that you can find to eat, and the nastiest, and the most disease carrying. Chicken. And we all eat chicken. We all eat chicken. Right? But the chicken, unless you are actually raising your food yourself with proper grain, right? Then you can rest assured that you can drink all the goddamn raw milk you want. But as long as you keep eating America's made, stamped, you can believe the long life that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad has tried to introduce you to is being shortened on a day-to-day basis. You're not living long as Methuselah. 1,000 years. We know we're near. If we make 60 years, hell, if we make 15 years now, just with the stuff that we eat. See, you think your food is pure and clean, but yet no, you go and you purchase your food for the same damn enemy that we teach about and we all talk about, right? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, if you have a great desire to eat meat, one of the best and the safest places to go to purchase your meat is the Orthodox Jews. And when you do go, make sure that it's halal. Because there are Orthodox Jews that actually eat pork. But if you go to the right Orthodox Jewish stores that sell halal foods, then you stand a chance to get yourself some pure, clean, unadulterated meats to consume that may have been even prayed over. That's if you want to eat meat. Chicken. This is why I mean when I'm telling you how Micheal Noak functioned just like Shaitan. See, Satan was upset, according to the Bible and the Quran, when Allah made men outside of himself or angels. He questioned the God. Why would you make them and I am greater? I am made of fire, whatever. However the story is. These are folk tales, by the way. But anyway, how the stories is told. See, Satan had a problem. And see, according to the teachers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, he became so dissatisfied with the gods that he wanted to kill everybody, set off an explosion, separating the moon from the earth. That's what Micheal Noak does and has been doing for years, setting off explosions, separating the gods from the goddesses, right? So therefore, when the FOI or anybody that comes among you with righteous foods, here come people like Micheal Noak. They ease in there and they get to talking. And if they catch your ear long enough, got you, you bit. Now you sucked into it. Because you begin to go, damn, that makes sense. Damn, I didn't see it that way. Not realizing where he even got the information from, right? Moses, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, family. Don't let me walk in the dark. But Moses was 120 when he got on his mission, just before he left. The first 40 years was a struggle. The second 40 years was a trial. The third 40 years is when he started teaching. So how in the hell you only 36 and you could debate with God? See, because when you try to debate with Dr. Wesley Muhammad, you're not literally debating with Dr. Wesley Muhammad. You're debating, or you're trying to debate with the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. That's exactly what you're trying to do. But you're too naive and ignorant to even see that. So you keep it going. Because your goal is really to disrespect the foundation of the Nation of Islam, which would be the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. That's what that would be. Because we know that is your motives, to disrespect the foundation. So I thank Allah, because our brother Dr. Wesley saw right through him and said, you know what? I'm going to take the latter route. I'm going to teach my people the science of raw milk through the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And if you got the book, How to Eat the Lid, part 1, or book 1, or book 2, particularly book 2, you'll find out. The messenger said the best milk to drink, if you can find a good cup of pure milk, will probably be the best milk for you. But hell, everybody don't even drink milk, right? Everybody don't even drink milk. Some people don't give a damn about milk. That's how you know this is all a setup. See, these niggas work for the government, man. They've been doing it for years. The minute, if you ever take notice, for those of you who are listening for the first time, and you never heard us before, if you just sit back and analyze certain things, particularly when it comes to the Nation of Islam, anytime the Nation of Islam show progress, here these niggas come. Right behind it, causing mischief like Satan, and chaos, and confusion. Double backing, got you double backing now. See? Causing all kinds of confusion. Right? But you, because you're not aware of it, don't even see it. Take the Million Man March, for example. How many times we heard, y'all had the Million Man March. What happened to the Million Man March? Farrakhan left with the bag because they were talking about the collections that was raised. See? But the Million Man March wasn't designed for the Nation of Islam. If they would have been on board from day one, when the minister initiated the first all men's meetings, and when he started touring America doing the all men's meetings before he even got to the Million Man March, you would have knew by the time you got to DC what it was about. It wasn't about the Nation of Islam. The Nation of Islam just spearheaded it, organized it, put it together with boots on the ground all throughout North America until we got to DC. When your average preacher and Negro those who claim they got knowledge of self and consciousness, I'm going to get there in a minute. Ain't nobody getting away tonight. I don't give a damn who you is or how you take it. I'm God by nature. I'm a universal builder. See, the problem with a lot of us is when they see us, meaning the FOI, they think we milquetoast ass Negroes. As if we don't have no foundation at all. See, I wasn't even aware of the Nation of Islam until 1992. 1992. I got knowledge of self in 1982. So from 1982 to 2019, all I've been doing was evolving. I represent the 5% nation of gods and earths for 10 years strong. Building in universal ciphers, man. Building, man. Learning. Knowledge is the foundation. There's no other foundation outside of knowledge. How the hell you gonna go somewhere or do anything without knowledge? See, I learned back then that knowledge was to know, look, listen, learn, and observe, also to respect. How do you say you represent God's body if you don't have those criterions in you? If all you want to do is take the little bit of knowledge that you have and debate with your brother over bullshit. Over bullshit. Why do I call it bullshit? Because our people are killing themselves in 2019 more than they ever did with all of us who claim we got knowledge and we for the goddamn babies. I will expose you tonight, man. Don't set yourself up for this one. Don't set yourself up for this one, man. I'm God by nature, man. King Tamir, God Allah, firstborn. I didn't just walk into this, man. I was born into this. Evolving. What is the fruit? The fruit is the best. Constantly training, conditioning himself to meet and overcome all obstacles in his path. His sole purpose is to help the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan deliver the 17 million more dead to the Lamb of God, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now, enough said, goddammit. Set yourself up if you want, man. I don't care where you at. I'll come and break bread with you anywhere. Ain't no hoe in me, man. I don't need to come with no battalion of men. I come dolo. Because whatever's going to happen to me is going to happen. I'd rather die the death of a soldier than a goddamn coward. Hiding behind religious debates. Robbing black people. See? Micheal Noak, Satan, who you choose to call Polight. And if you just getting on, let me tell you this, or let me repeat this. Excuse me. The word polite, spelled Polite, means well-mannered, civil, courteous, respectful, differential, well-behaved, and etc. That's spelled Polite. The word polite, spelled Polight, means nigger. Ignorant as hell. So you expect me to bow down to that? No, sir. You do what you please. See, because he can't enter my cipher. I refuse it. I'm rotating right now at 360 degrees. See? Let me just say this. If you on this feed right now, you start leaving comments, that shit is going to be ignored. So you understand it. This is not a game we're playing. This is not a game. If you don't understand the motivation and the spirit of God, if you say that the black man is God and you don't understand when God is motivating man, then you lost. Bottom line. Bottom line. So I'm just giving you heads up because we're on a mission tonight. You don't have to like what we say. You don't have to appreciate what we say. You don't even have to sit and listen to it. You invite yourself to it. So fall in. It is what it is. See? It's interesting how we are to calm down when we are on the attack. But when we go on the defense, now all of a sudden, we emotional. We're taught to rise above emotions into the thinking of God. See? So ain't nothing emotional about me. If you know me, if you had any dealings with me, then you would already know the kind of brother that I am. And if you have any ciphers with me, or if you ever broke bread with me in a cipher, then you would definitely know what kind of brother that I really am. I'm not new to this, man. I'm true to this. I've been doing it. You're not listening, brother, sisters. We're not going to let you disrespect our nation, our belief system, and not back our nation and our belief system. You don't got to like the way I'm talking. Shit, log out. It is what it is. Log out. We're going to keep working here. We're going to keep working here, man. Our goal is to help Minister Farrakhan, but you are giving us more goddamn problems than the white man. Because you always want to come behind us. The messenger, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said this. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that. Well, where are you at in the ranks? Did you not hear Elijah Muhammad say, follow Farrakhan? Are you registered in the Nation of Islam? Are you soldiering final calls? Are you defending the mosque in the study group? If you ain't done none of that, you ain't got a goddamn thing to say, man. Get off the feed, brother. Shit, it's getting hot in here tonight. I didn't come in here to play. I'm sending a message to who you call Polight. I call him by his name, Micheal. It's tired of playing games with these dudes. And all of you, so that you know, that stole and are stealing from the Nation of Islam, it's time for you to pay back. It's time for you to come and give back to the nation. All the knowledge that you acquired, all the language that you use, that you stole from the nation, that is allowing you to gain prosperity and grow financially, it's time for you to come back and pay back the messenger and take care of the nation. You came in, abstract the supreme wisdom, twist the language up, and then you use it to manipulate the people. How would I know that? Because I got 120 in 1982. I got supreme mathematics, supreme alphabets, the 12 Jews in 1982. I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now. I didn't even know why. At that point in time, I was going through what I was going through and dealing with what I was dealing with. I didn't even understand it. But I understand it now. I understand it now. And if you're just getting on, you just came in at the wrong time. Because we made it clear at the very beginning. You headed for a rough ride on this one, buddy. We made it clear. See? There's a lot of envy with us, man. And jealousy. I don't even know why. To this day, I can't even fathom or be able to even explain to you why black people are so damn envious and jealous of each other when we don't have a damn thing, right? In 1930, Master Farad Muhammad appeared. But before Master Farad Muhammad appeared, you was known as Jimmy Bob, Daryl, Albert, Joe, Johnny, Roosevelt. You had all those names. Mama and daddy and great mama, great granddaddy, they didn't know because it was hidden from them. But now today, you're able to give yourself righteous names. You owe the nation for that. Because you won't be able to call yourself anything righteous other than nigga, if not for the Nation of Islam, if not for the coming of Master Farad Muhammad. So I didn't get on this feed tonight to try and defend Dr. Wesley or come behind Dr. Wesley. He did a hellified job with that. I'm off that. If you want to drink raw milk, to you be your way, to me be mine. Knock yourself out. Right? But as we said earlier, in book number 2, pardon me, How to Eat to Live, book number 1, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, if you want to eat meat, try and get the purest and the cleanest of meats. Don't go to your local Walmart like we all do. We collectively purchase your meats. Go in the kitchen talking about you praying over it. That's not clean, man. That's the same damn meat that you got out the damn store. You want clean and pure meat, you don't have to pray over it. Grow it. Grow it. I don't know if Micheal Noak have farmland where he's actually producing milk. See, because you start all this chaos. Now, where in the hell is your milk, brother? Do you got the milk to feed the people with? See? Damn near everybody on this feed right now has something to do with milk at some point in time in their life, and you're still alive. You're still alive. Why? The anatomy of the body, the physical composition, study it. Study how it breaks down. Poison intoxicants until it can't break it down no more, and you die off somewhere. That's the end of the story. So the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad decided in 1967 that he would present to you a format on how to eat to live. Something simple and basic. Oh, well, I don't need nobody to tell me how to eat. I eat what I want. But eat what you want. It is what it is. And if you're going to eat what you want, why in the hell would you buy a book and argue about it? Huh? Why would you do that? See? If you want to drink what you want to drink, drink. Mad intoxicants. Some of you might be drinking and smoking now, sitting here listening. Man, this nigga crazy. I'm not the crazy one. You're the crazy one. Because I'm good. Physically, I'm good thus far. So I'm not crazy at all. I don't drink intoxicant drinks outside of the soft drinks that I know is intoxicant. So, believe you me when I tell you, the God, when he came and taught the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, everything that Elijah Muhammad is teaching us, he knew what was good for us. See? But again, you had the disfranchised and dissatisfied one. Tell us what, meaning Yaqub, he promised his nation he would do. That he would make a devil grab him from his own people, and that he would teach them how to rule his people for 6,000 years. See, Yaqub had a plan. The same plan Micheal Noak got. This great following. And all these people that listen to it. They out there singing, partying, and dancing. And they don't see the darkness that's arising, that's coming. Because you reject the truth. Nobody has time to debate with you. It is what it is. See? You want to debate with somebody, stand in the mirror and look at yourself and say, damn, where did I go wrong? Or what am I doing? I do it all the time. I got to find me in this work, man. This ain't no overnight sensation. As I said earlier, I started this journey in 1982. And doing all that I can to steadfast on this journey that I'm on but I'm going to defend my nation and my fellow brother and sister. I just thought that enough of this Micheal Noak individual. It's time for people like that to disappear and be gone from among us. The eighth foundational lesson is called build or destroy. Build or destroy. I quote, I must build, add on to life's positive creations, destroy, take away anything that has a negative effect on the Creator and his positive creations. That's the eighth foundational lesson. And for those who know the lesson, know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. See? It is time that we remove the diseases that is stunting our growth as a people, that we can move forward to a free society of our own, a nation within a nation. That is the whole goal of the Nation of Islam. Always has been, always will be. To separate, establish our own, and do for self. See, when you look at Micheal Noak, you find an individual that finds it very interesting that polygamy. Go look at him. Take a good look. See, in polygamy, you can have 4 or 5 wives, which he got 4 wives. No constraints. Do what you please. 4 wives. Right? And concubines. That's what he want to teach you. That is acceptable behavior. See, when you got 4 wives, polygamy, right? As a supporter of polygamy, Micheal is legally married to 4 wives and has 4 children. His first wife, etc., and his second wife, etc., I'm not going to mention the names, have been together since 1998. See? So, when you begin to teach a theology like that, then you have to find a way to support your habit. It's like a drug, it's like a person on drugs or a person that likes to drink. He has to always find something or a way to support the habit. So obvious, Micheal Noak have a habit that polygamy says that I can have 4 wives or more. The practice or custom of having more than 1 wife or husband at the same time. Polygamy. And he sits in front of you and sell you these dreams. And you buy it. Because at the end of the year, if I can net, and I know I could if I was that kind of individual, I believe my knowledge base is up. If I was that type of individual, I could net over $100,000 lying to you, abstracting your money, selling you books that have no real value to it, but put things in it to make it interesting. See, and you will support that. See, the Holy Quran said 1 wife is better for you if you but only understood it. See, hell, even the white man in America would tell you that 1 is enough. But when you don't have no restraints, no structure, no law, and no order, then to take on 4 wives and consider 2 more is nothing to you because you have no morals, right? outside of traveling throughout America and creating mischief and chaos, how would you support that habit? Where would the money come from? You. Those of you who buy into the foolishness. That's where the money comes from. Because it's easy. Who is the 10%? The God asks the question. Who is the 10%? The most honorable Elijah Muhammad answered the question. He said, they are the rich slave makers of the poor who teach the poor lies. See? Teach the poor lies. Micheal Noak is worse than the 10%. See? Because here's an individual that discovered, like Yaqub, was playing with two pieces of steel under like attracts and like repels. One had magnetic and the other didn't. So Micheal Noak discovered that, hey, wait a minute. I got something here. And if I use this right, I can get more than what I need and live the lifestyle that I want with no restraints, no discipline, no order, no structure. Have what I want, how I want, when I want it. I can pimp white girls. I thought y'all might have figured it out when I said got milk and put the white girl up there, but I guess not. See? This ain't about no damn milk, man. This thing is bigger than that. You have to understand, when people of so-called high stature begin to lose their credibility, and then they see that their lifestyle is diminishing, they have to think of something to do to give them life again. So you take a good brother like Dr. Wesley and you go and say, oh, the Nation of Islam, they're not teaching you the truth about raw milk and this and that. And then you put a few videos out. You get a few people that don't know no better and they feed right into it. Blah, blah, blah. You ball it. You do all this stuff. Blah, blah, and there you go. You got life again. And eventually your revenue start coming back. Y'all don't get it? See, that's Satan for you. That's Satan. That's a pure damn devil for you. That will play on the mind of the weak as the 10% does. And teach you lies. Teach you that a mystery God exists. So this man will teach you that what he's telling you is true and is a bunch of hogwash, BS. See? And yet in all, you buy right into it. You buy right into it, man. You buy right into it. See? Our people are gullible, especially when someone comes along that speaks eloquently to the point where it's attracting to you. And if they're eloquent enough that they can attract your attention, then eventually they will be abstracting your revenue. Because you will feel the need and the desire to send them financial support, buy their material. You see how this game works? It's all a game, man. Has nothing to do with the salvation of our people or teaching our people. Look what's going on in North America, in the black community. Killing is the order of the day. Black on black crime is the order of the day. Where's Micheal Noak on that, man? Where's Brother Polight? Where's your game plan to help us control the murder rate in our community? Let's talk about that. Hell with this raw milk BS. Let's figure out how we could bring some calm to our community. Huh? You don't want to talk about that. You don't want to have nothing to do with that. That young brother got gunned down in front of the world. Nipsey Hussle. Tentacion in Florida, gunned down in front of the world. None of you niggas is coming up with game plans to get out in the community and fight this BS. But you want to come at us over some goddamn raw milk. I'm going to put you on blast tonight, man. Force your hand. Get in the community with us. Soldier with us. Stop playing mind games with black people, causing us to hate and despise and reject one another over your BS. Everybody mourning about the killing of Nipsey Hussle. We could have stopped that before it happened with our unity. With our unity. We told you, we offered you the 10,000 Fearless movement that would have contained some of this madness in our community. You don't want to have nothing to do with that. You want to have everything to do with continuously causing mischief and chaos like a goddamn devil. Like Satan. Satan was so dissatisfied that he wanted to blow up every goddamn thing. Shot the moon off into space. That's exactly what these niggas do. They get so dissatisfied, they want to cause eruptions throughout the community. Got you arguing over raw milk. You sucked into that while we trying to figure out a way to stop the killing in the black community. You suckered into that foolishness, man. You understand what I'm saying? That's why my spirit is so motivated. You want to know why? I was trying to get to this point, but I wanted to take my time to get here. See? You arguing over raw milk. Tentacion, young man. I never even heard of Tentacion. I may not even be saying the brother name right. If I'm not, I apologize to his family. But when the man got killed, I went back and did some research. This little brother was rocking around, giving out shoes and clothes, and they gunned him down. We got a bigger goddamn problem than raw milk, man. Back up off of Dr. Wesley, man. Back up off Dr. Wesley and get on the bandwagon of trying to civilize our community. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See? Get on the bandwagon of trying to civilize our community. All this killing and raping black women and children going on, and you niggas still arguing about raw milk. Because you want to be seen amongst men. You want to have the right say-so. You want to be the man on deck. God didn't make it for you to be the one. Farrakhan is the one. You can take it or let it alone. Believe what you want to believe. See? He endured and still striving. As I said in the previous video, you didn't find Jesse Jackson in L.A., Creflo Dollar, none of them Negroes. Farrakhan was on deck showing his love, flew out to L.A. to support the Nipsey Hussle family, and they're grieving, and they lost. Tentacion, y'all don't even talk about the young brother. Don't even mean nothing. And the countless black men and women that are dying like wildflower through murder by black on black crime. You don't want to face that reality. And you want to play this psychological game as you a scientist or this philosopher or this great, what do they call this guy? Motivational speaker. Who the hell are you motivating? And what are you motivating them towards? If you're a great motivational speaker, who in the hell are you motivating and what are you motivating them towards? Self-hatred? To despise and reject one another? To disown the nation of Islam? Which is respected all across the globe, man. All across the globe. The Nation of Islam is the only black group in America that is respected in Iran and Afghanistan and Pakistan. I can't even pronounce the name of some of them damn places. See? Why is that? You didn't stand back up and rebuild the Nation of Islam. You didn't have nothing to do with that. You didn't tour America, tour to tour, doing speeches in colleges and broke down vehicles. You didn't do that. You didn't leave your family at home waiting for you to come home to bring something to eat while you were out there soldiering for a just cause. You ain't do that. Farrakhan did it, man. Why in the hell you think some of us are in the ranks that we are in now? We're not in the ranks because of our own doing. We're in the ranks because a man like Farrakhan decided to say, I can't let you write my father, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, out or off in history somewhere. They wanted to write the messenger name out of history. But the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, I can't let you do that. And Brother Albert Muhammad, I would rather die than to let you disrespect or write the name Farrakhan off. And the work that Farrakhan has and is still doing for Black America. Ungrateful ass Negroes you are. That's right. Ain't nobody in here but me, so this ain't no goddamn show. Ain't nobody in here but me. It's always me. Just me and the gods. So this ain't no show. This ain't being done to get your attention and to oppress you. I'm going home to my wife and family, inshallah, after this. And continue to do what I do on a day-to-day basis. Inshallah, be it the will of God. That's the intentions. So this ain't no show here tonight. I think I done said enough because there's so much that I really wanted to say. And I'm sure that I didn't get to where I wanted to go with this. Because, you know, it never ceased to amaze me, man, how some of our people who come through the ranks of the Nation of Islam and they quit or jump ship, whatever they do, and then they try to preak and pick at those of us who are still in the ranks struggling to keep this work alive, to keep this work alive. And so you like to nitpick and make subtle comments and statements like, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said this, or Minister Farrakhan said that. Really? Really? But that is your way of distracting us from what we do. We are instructed to utilize our social media formats to defend our nation. We are fighting for Islam, and we will surely win. Fight, all ye Muslims. Fight for Islam. See, if you're a Muslim under the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a death sentence that we have. Surely I'm turned myself being upright to him who originated the heavens and the earth, and I am not of the polytheists. Surely my prayer, my sacrifice, my life, and my death is all for Allah. And if you pray like that, then you know we have a death sentence in this. Unless you standing on shady and shaky grounds, 1 foot in the mosque and 1 foot out the mosque. And we know that that does exist. But Allah will weave them all out. Because the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, once he leaves, there will only be a few standing. There will only be a few standing. And he's not even gone nowhere, and half of them are already gone, and I'm grateful for that. See, because the more that they weed themselves out, the more that we realize that we have to do to make sure that the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad never fall, ever again. So, to my buddy, Micheal Noak, keep doing what you're doing. Keep living the life of polygamy. Keep lying to black people. Keep convincing black people to support your network of BS. See? It's just that when you coming at my brother, Dr. Wesley is my brother. Like-minded brothers. Oh, by the way, Dr. Wesley is clueless to this. We don't talk like that. I didn't call him and say, brother, I'm about to do this. No, sir. Shit, I move on the God spirit, man. That's my brother. If you with Farrakhan, I'm with you, hands down. There's no questions about it. That man is with the leader. That man is with the messenger. So I rock with my brother to the depths of us, man. Let y'all keep challenging the God, disrespecting the God, true Islam, Dr. Wesley Muhammad, however you want to term it. See? But Micheal Noak knew exactly what he was doing. See, you go at the one that's in the light. See? Because what you want to do is gain your popularity or rebuild it, whatever you got going on, man. But when they plan, know for a surety that Allah indeed is the best of planners. I'm closing this thing out, man. I'm basically done with it. I don't give a damn what goes on after this. I'm not the one into getting into no debates, because my thing is this. If you want to break bread with the God, meaning myself, then let's come up with a plan that we can build the 10,000 Fearless organization in our communities, state by state. Let's come up with something that we can do, that we can rebuild our communities and make it a safe place. Because right now, to walk down the street in any black community is a death sentence. And 80% of the crime is black on black. Yeah, I know that there's a hidden hand and all that other stuff. I'm aware of the conspiracies and things like that. But some of these crimes that are being committed ain't got a damn thing to do with it. It's power and force. People who choose to do the things that they do because they have the power over those who they are committing the crime against. So if you really want to make a difference, we're not here to debate with you or anybody else. I believe we said more than enough. We wanted to show you who Micheal Noak really is and what he really represents. So if you choose to continue to represent or refer to this man as Brother Polight, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, we have tried to refine the devil, but it's impossible. So we had to run him from amongst us. Right? You call him what you want to call him. I don't have nothing to say. I believe I said all I have to say. It is what it is. See? Because if you're really about that life, then you'll be doing all you can to help rebuild our communities, help make a difference in our communities, making our communities a safe place for our people to live. As I said in the previous video, Cleveland, Ohio is like a death trap. The black on black murder rate is astronomical. And I'm sure there are various different cities throughout America in the black community that may be even worse. So we got work to do, man. But we got to run these Negroes from amongst us. You can't keep feeding into it. And again, I thank Allah for the way our brother, Dr. Wesley Muhammad, handled that situation and not feed into what this Negro was trying to pull him into, a great debate. See, man, that's old news. Dr. Wesley is evolving, man. He's evolving. Got time to go backwards. That's like him going backwards to debate with an irrelevant individual with no substance and no real purpose. What do you want to debate about? Raw milk? The messenger already told you the best milk to drink, if you could get it, is a cup of pure milk. But hell, you don't got no cows in your backyard. You ain't raising no chickens. You ain't got no grain. Right? You're going to the supermarket to get your food. You think that's pure? Organic. Keep believing in that organic theory. You think them crackers going to spend all that money to sell you organic? Let me tell you something. I went to Walmart one night And this is why I kind of stood there and just started giggling. And I went in the baby section and was looking for something. And I looked at a pair of socks that says organic. I said, damn, organic socks. I wonder how they did this. See? So they got you hook, line, and sinker. I got to have this. Or I'm not trying to tell you not to be. You have to be extremely careful of what you consume. So teaches the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and How to Eat to Live, book 1 and 2. Right? But we don't make the food. They are making it. They control the products and the factories and all the other stuff that goes on and the shipments. We go and we purchase it. So until we can support our farmland, we have our own farmland in the Nation of Islam. But we don't have enough of food to feed the entire nation. But we do well with those that we can provide the best of foods to. And so the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, and I'm closing, that if you have to eat meat, that you might consider a Jewish Orthodox Jewish kosher market. You may stand a chance to get the safest meat possible. Orthodox Jewish kosher market. However, you have to be careful with that as well, because there are Orthodox Jews that eat pork. So you just got to kind of make sure when you go that what you're purchasing is what it's supposed to be. You understand what I'm saying? And for those who are all this raw milk stuff, while you're arguing about raw milk, I think you should stop eating chicken. Let's see how you do well with that one. Because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that chicken is the most nastiest bird on the planet, especially if you're not raising your own chickens. And you and I know how much we love chicken. Fried chicken, baked chicken, stewed chicken, whatever chicken. And the way they produce these chickens now definitely is not the route to go. I thank you for listening, family. We pray Almighty God, Allah, what we said didn't offend anyone, for that is never the intentions. However, we're taught to speak the truth regardless to the circumstances. So I can't control you when you get in your feelings. Only thing I can do is give to you what I believe Almighty God, Allah, put on my heart to give. Know for a surety, Micheal Noak is not the only one. There's countless Negroes out there like that. They're set in. They're like seeds planted by the CIA and the FBI to do what they do. And I want to close by praying that my brother, T.I., despite the reality that there was some foul things said in regards to his daughter, that he doesn't feed into that. I pray he don't. But if he does, it is what it is. Because you can rest assured the CIA and the FBI is working on T.I. And I believe that this individual that made the statements that we posted was set to do that because of the work that T.I. is actually doing and his closeness with the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan. So let's pray that our brother don't feed into that. Thank you for listening. I leave you as I came before you in the nation. Good words of peace and paradise. Assalamu alaikum. Hotep. Peace.